Hey guys, it's Mary coming to you with my week 15 update for gastric RNY surgery. And yeah, it's been a busy week here. A lot of decisions had to be made. We'll get into that. So first off, date of surgery was November the 26th, 2013 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Starting weight, heaviest weight was 284. Day of surgery, I was 255. Last week I came to you at 220.6, and this week I come back to you at 218.2. So that's a loss of 4. So that's a loss of 2.2 pounds. Pretty good. So anyway, yeah, as you can tell, I'm a little woohoo this week. A lot of things going on. Last week I told you that I was meeting with my orthopedic surgeon, and as you all know, I suffer from severe knee issues and stuff like that. I have osteoarthritis in both knees, and yeah, so it's been interesting. So when this journey began over a year ago, the orthopedic surgeon had given me a double knee scope well, actually 3 years ago. It was March 2011. By October 2011, it didn't work. Or I had another injury at work and it didn't work. So then I went to see him and they wouldn't do any scope. Excuse me. Gotta get something to sip. Anyway, so they wouldn't get they couldn't do anything. And they had told me, if I go and maybe drop some weight, then they might be able to help me. So fast forward now, had the surgery. My doctor had not seen me since May, the end of May last year. And when he walked into the room, he looked at me and he went, "Hello." And I went, "Hi." And he said, "Wow." I said, "What?" He goes, "How much weight have you lost?" So I told him, and he kept going, "Wow." I said, "Well, you told me that if I got rid of some of the weight and if I did my part, you would see what you could do." So he was really happy with the weight. He kept going, and I guess, guys, we don't see it, so he couldn't get over the difference. So anyway, that's fine. And so then he said, wasn't telling me what he wanted to do, nothing. He said, I want to get you some more. I want to get some more X-rays. I haven't had some for over a year, and they were a little fuzzy, and I'm thinking, fuzzy. So he asked me to go get new ones. So I went downstairs to the hospital, got new ones, went back up to his office, and we couldn't get over how clear the X-rays came out. And I found out that they came out really clear because of my excess weight that was around my knees. Yes, I still have weight around my knees, but it's nowhere near. When you've lost like 65, 70 pounds, it makes a huge difference on your knees and your joints. So I am going to be the poster child for what you don't do, or what happens, sort of put it like that, when you stop ignoring your body. So when things would hurt me or in the past or whatever, I just chalked it up to whatever. A lot of the doctors, sadly, didn't really take me seriously because for them they just saw the weight. So, but this guy, he was willing to work with me if I worked with him. So now we get the X-rays done. And he's going, "Look at that, look at that." So we're looking at it, and everything was really clear and nice, and sure enough, I thought. And he says, "Which knee's the worst?" And I said, "The right one." And he said, "Yeah, and your left one's marginally better, right?" And I said, "Basically." He goes, "Well, my dear," he said, "you are bone on bone in the right, and you are almost bone on bone in your left. So I will be replacing your right knee with a total knee replacement, and 3 months after that is done, and if you do all your exercises and yada, 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 your therapy. I will then be scheduling you for your left. So guys, I'm having right knee surgery, right knee and left knee surgery at the same time. To say that I was shocked, yeah, that's putting it mildly. Um, my mom had severe arthritis as well, and she had her two knees and a hip. So cross your fingers. I got the weight off fast enough. I don't have that to happen. Excuse me. So I don't know when this is going to take place. I know that it's in my very near future. They didn't book they said they'd phone me next week with a date. So exciting. Exciting and scary because when I had this surgery, I wasn't, the weight loss surgery, you don't think about having another major surgery. So good thing is my age is on my side. Um, I'm not to do any after the knee surgery. I'm not to do any running or anything like that. I'm like, didn't do it before. I don't think I'm going to take it up now. But if this will get my life restarted and back, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then on the good news, I also decided, my cousin actually decided for me. Don't you love this? She said, when we get home, she had taken me and she goes, when we get home, um, get your car keys. I want you to drive around the block. I went, what? She goes, yep, you've lost enough weight. You might find it's better. And so I said, okay. So I did. And yeah, I was okay. It hurt a little, but reaction times are fine and stuff like that. So everything's fine. So now I've started to do a little bit of driving, get a little independence back, and we'll see how it goes. So that's my update, guys. Um, so I will be doing the weight loss, and I guess when the knee comes, if anybody's interested, I will tell them what's going on with my knee. If you want to know, just leave me a note. I can tell you anything that, as long as I can tell you whatever I know. So enough said about that. But it's amazing when, in hindsight, if you look at it, I was 252 pounds for years. That was where I leveled out, 252 for years. I'm talking 10, 15 years. So if you do the math, right? I'm 5'4". So if I had 200 plus pounds on my body from the age of 15 to 50, let's do the math, right? 30, 35 years, whatever. The amount of damage. So the ones that are having the surgery now and that aren't really having any joint problems as far as it might ache or something, what a gift you're giving yourself, because this is what could happen, because I didn't believe it was going to happen, or I never thought it was happening, because I was active, but it wasn't this gym workout, obviously, at 200 and whatever pounds. So, yeah, it's a wake up call, guys. So it's a wake up call. So anyway, don't know where I was going with that. So I do that. Such a freak of nature. Anyway, so now, yeah, enough about me. I'll survive. A lot of thoughts. Guys, give me your good thoughts and prayers and any questions. I'm all over the board, but it's just because it was kind of shocked. I thought maybe one, I wasn't thinking knee replacement, though. I really wasn't thinking knee replacement because they kept telling me that it was my age. I was too young. I was too young. I was too young. Obviously, they're really bad now. Lost the weight. They realize how bad they are. So anyway, we shall proceed from here. So I have a few things I want to say. I was watching Gastric Rose or Rosemary, and she's always talking about quinoa, quinoa, quinoa. So then she said on her thing, go to her. She's got a video called Mama's in the Kitchen, and she does her quinoa. So I thought, oh, my friend dropped me off some quinoa because she heard me talk about it, and she heard that it was supposed to be good. So I tried it, and it's pretty good. So thanks, Rosemary. Pretty good. And also, I wanted to thank Carrot Sort of Fairy Tale for her Tasty Tuesdays. Good taco. What do you call it? The cupcake. Good idea, the recipe. But you blew me away, girl. I left you a note. You blew me away. I've never heard pickled carrots. Gotta figure that one out. Love it. Anyway, Mike, who is Austin, I'm gonna screw it up. Hoshino? It's Austin Hoshino, and his name is Mike. Anyway, he did his goal video yesterday. Too funny. The guy's really good. Anyway, so congratulations, Mike. You look great, and really happy for you. And I hope you're going to stick around. You know, continue. And you know, just the ones that are all changing. There's so many of us that we really don't know. So when I see Lisa Bean on her video, I'm like, wow, where's she going to every time I see her? And everybody has such, good information, and everything, it's good. I want to say hi to Tomato Junkie. I freaking loved your hair. I was teasing you in your notes. It looked like you had do a little bit of electrical work. I love it because that's what I looked like before I left this morning. And I went to get my hair cut because I can't stand it long. Yeah, it wasn't that long, but to me it was long. So, yeah, everybody's doing great, and that's it, guys. Sorry, it's 11 minutes. I gotta go. You don't need to hear me ramble anymore. So, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I really appreciate all my new subscribers, and I just want to thank you all for, watching me. And if anybody has had knee replacement or anything like that and wouldn't mind letting me know, maybe that would help. Anyway, so we will talk to you all later. Take care, guys. Have faith and believe. Don't ever forget that. Bye.